I beat it. Hey, it was good, y'all. It's your boy TK Bryce back here with another video. And today I just wanted to talk about corn addiction. So, look, in today's society, addiction is on every single cornerstone of the Western society. Addiction, and honestly, probably everywhere on the earth. I can't speak for niggas in Afghanistan because I'm not there, but like I know Western society. I've been in it my whole life, and I can tell you how addiction has become normalized in every single thing we do. So, for example, the phone is something that everybody knows is addictive. Everybody has been on Instagram Reels for an hour, didn't even know the fucking hour went by. And within the music, the rap industry, we have it. You see it all the time. People comment on it. Oh, you a junkie? When did we normalize being junkies, guys? Like, it's just something about today's society where addiction isn't taboo anymore, and it's not something that we try to stray against. They want us to be addicted. You might be like, who's them? The people that control us, the world government, who knows? But they want us to be addicted. If not, then it would not be in every single piece of media that we consume. So that leads us to today's topic, corn addiction. So I really was looking and listening and reading a lot of these stories on people that have had these addictions, people that have dealt with it their whole lives, and been just have had it since the very start of being able having access to the internet, where it was exposed to them, where they got a phone and they get these addictions almost instantaneously. And then that led me to the conclusion that porn addiction in today's society isn't something that you get on your own. It's contracted, guys. It's like getting the fucking flu. And you might be like, that's crazy, that's not how it works. But it really is. If you think back to any of my males out there or females that have had an addiction like this, then it all started when someone you knew exposed you to this type of content. So, personally for me, right? I first saw pornography when I was 10 years old. I could tell you the fucking video, y'all. It was a fucking Step Bro Stepsis video. My nigga, a Step Bro Stepsis video? Are we being fucking for real right now, y'all? I was 10 years old watching role-playing pornography content through my homie that lived like a couple houses down from me. He was like, yo, he pulled it up on his iPad, my nigga. You think that these little niggas on these tablets, bro, they could get access to the same devious shit we got on our phones. So don't think, that this isn't available. You could put parental controls on these devices. It's still going to be accessed. They're still going to find a way to get around it, because kids are smarter than you think, and they're going to be able to find these things, if not through a friend, then through their own curiosity. So, this disease is often contracted. So let's look at, I'm going to tell some of my life, right? I saw this at 10 years old. I was still young enough to where I didn't really I wasn't interested in it, I was still legit. So fast forward to when I'm around 12 years old, and now it's so normalized in today's society that, I'm in middle school at this point, and that's all niggas are talking about. All niggas are talking about is porn. At 12 years, fucking, like, in no other part of society 100 years ago, there would have been no way that you would have had access to seeing naked females at the age of 12. That just isn't heard of. It's not something that's happening. So even though, yes, we do have advances in technology throughout time, that isn't always a good thing, and that isn't always something that should be embraced with open hands, to where you should be exposing your children to electronics and these very easily accessible addictions at such a young age. So, I'm 12 years old now. I'm starting to hear about porn and see porn so often that it's becoming contracted to me. It's starting to become something that is being almost forced on me. So then I go and I start watching it, and then y'all know what happens next. So then for years, I'm not, I might not be doing it every day, but then it starts getting to the point where I'm 14 years old. Everybody around me is doing it every day. So why shouldn't I do it every day? No one is saying, oh, this is a pornography addiction. No one's saying that. No one understands what that is at that age. But it's an addiction. You don't realize that you have these addictions until it starts negatively affecting you. And oftentimes, you guys don't even realize it, even if it's negatively affecting you. You just blame it on other things. You blame this depression on other things. You blame this anxiety. You blame this social ineptness. You do think that looking at naked girls all day and watching them have this intercourse with men is something that positively affects you socially? Do you think that when you go and you talk to a female, now you're going to be able to see them with the same regard that someone that's never watched porn before has? No, that's not how it works, because your brain is getting wired to seeing these intense images, these hardcore. It's called hardcore porn for a reason. No one is sitting there looking at Playboy magazines, these softcore porn. No, you're looking at hardcore porn. You're looking at a girl get fucking plowed. They're getting plowed, my nigga. And then you're looking at it every day, and you don't see that it's an addiction because you don't know it is. But if you were to go on Instagram Reels, right, and you see a nigga popping a perk every single day or a Xan every single day before they go to sleep, and that's how they calm down, you gonna be all up in the comments talking about you a junkie. But you don't realize you have an addiction too. And why it negatively affects you is because you're giving your essence, you're giving your soul up to these women that you don't even respect. And now I know you guys don't respect them, because every single time a girl on Instagram goes and she makes a comment or a post that you don't agree with, the first thing I see in that comment section is OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected. Y'all don't respect these women, but yet you sit there every night and you give your essence, you give your soul, you give what makes humans, what made you up to these women that you have zero respect for. Women, for my females out there, stop defending these women. You guys don't realize these women are your direct competition. These women that you're sitting there defending, saying she's just respecting herself, she's showing off her body, she's empowering herself. Not only do these women hate themselves, they fucking hate you. They hate you. They hate you, man. They're so envious at these women that didn't give up their dignity and respect for money. And then you're sitting there defending them, saying that they're empowering themselves, when you don't respect these women either. Because guess what? You're scared that the man that you might love, or the man that you have a crush on, is sitting there giving his soul and his essence to these women. And you might be saying, okay, why is this your soul? Why is this your essence? Why is this important? Your semen, I don't, for any of my men out there that have ever masturbated before, jerked off, which is, I'm gonna assume everybody that clicked on this video, you literally feel drained after you do it. You literally feel like, you feel this part of you leaving, and then you get this clarity. You get this, what the fuck am I doing feeling? And then if you get far enough along the road of this addiction, it gets to a point where you don't even feel this mental clarity anymore. You don't even realize it. You don't care anymore, because it's become so normalized in your head. And that's when you're going to start realizing you have a problem, because now you're becoming more socially inept. You're starting to over-sexualize women. If you get in the bedroom, you might not be able to perform how you intend to. Because for me, I was masturbating every day until I was 16. Literally, the only thing that slowed me down, if I'm being completely fucking honest, y'all, the only reason I got slowed down is because my mind became consumed with other things. And it is sad to say, I picked up new addictions that now took away from that addiction, because now I'm getting my dopamine receptors so overstimulated by these other things. I don't give a fuck about porn anymore. That's something that is now, it's baby dopamine to me. I'm getting highs from other things, from marijuana and from a vast majority of other addictions that I picked up that I will discuss in other videos, but that doesn't have any value right here. I'm an addictive person. I have an addictive personality. That's who I am. If I enjoy something and it's giving me mass amounts of pleasure, like a lot of people, because if you have an addictive personality, you're not alone. I'm here with you. I swear to God, I'm here with you. If no one in this world wants to admit they got an addictive personality or they don't get addicted to things easily, I swear to God, I'm here with you, and I admit it. Because if I enjoy something and I really like it, I'm going full in on it. My dad, since I was a little kid, he would tell me, Bryce, you don't know when to fucking stop. TK, you don't know when to stop. Sitting here puffing on a vape right now. I still got a nicotine fucking addiction. Even though, I've tried to get rid of my other physical addictions. I don't know when to stop. I usually go until I'm burnt, until I hit ground zero. And I just want y'all to realize that this addiction that you picked up and that you're feeding into these women that you don't even respect, I don't want y'all to hit ground zero to where now it's something that you can't recover, and it's something that's taken over how your mind works. I just am trying to tell y'all that if you're doing it every single day, that's a fucking addiction. Because if you were to look at anybody else doing something every day, you would say they have an addiction. So don't think you don't have one too, and realize how it's negatively affecting you before it takes something over. Anyway, if nobody loves y'all, just remember I love you and God love you. And try to tune in for another video, y'all. TK Bryce.